Just to think about the words makes my heart fill. Death is my friend. Pain is my good teacher. It was that character from Grim Hustle had a great one. Death is my friend. Because once he visits, I will return to where I'm supposed to have been. And I think about that. Once death is your friend, nothing can beat you. There is nobody, nothing in the world that can beat you. Once you embrace pain, there is a Shaolin monk who lives in Europe, who does Shaolin Europe. And he was talking about this, that he talked about you must go through the valley of pain. And I was thinking about this because only then can the sweetness of life, can the mercy of God, the beauty of nature, God's mercy is in not just the beauty of nature, that's passive. That's his power in a passive way, how beautiful the world is. In an active way, it's how good men can be to other men. That's the divine power of love. And it takes time and pain. Often it takes a bit of death. And you come to understand. There's a beautiful movie about terrorism. I mean, you all might remember, I believe George Clooney was a key person in it. It had a guy, he was from Yugoslavia, and he was a piano teacher. And he taught the student. The song began with 2 notes, and he was teaching the student that the high note was joy and the low note was pain and sadness. He said that's the beauty of this song. It can go from one instantaneously to the other. And I just think about this. There's something, that's why I admire the Eastern Europeans. I admire them very much. But if death is your friend, if pain is your teacher, a long life, because remember, living a long time is both a blessing and a curse. So, I was reading this article, and when I think about it, at first I giggle, first I laugh, ha ha ha. H-A-W, if you all know that reference. Ha ha. But, so what it was that Zero Hedge published this article that it's now when they test college students in, I think it was 1960 something or 1950 something, the average college student would have an IQ of 120. At present, it's now at 102. So quite literally at the average. That now colleges, and then it got into that colleges now take on about, God damn it, that's so base. I can't even show you. This person has some kind of decal. It's so awesome. It's so fucking based and wrong. But it's a decal of all these different symbols of like pedestrian with a cane, handicap person, and then it has hatch marks. But, okay. So, at first I was like, ha ha ha, right? And then I got to this point where I was like, no, this is actually very, very sad. Because what this really means is that an entire industry has been set up over a generation with Gen X, my generation, being key to this rip-off of the young. And that, because I love anger so much, I have to sit back and just say, no. What this is it's being bad. It's being bad to the young. It's being cruel and bad and deceitful to the young, and there's no sin like that. There's simply no sin that you can just abuse the youth and fool them in a way so that you can make money off it. And that's what so many of the academics, professors, this professorial class that are supposedly so damn smart. And it's like, oh, well, no, if you're professors to people who are totally average, you are probably average or slightly above. And then when we evaluate your work, we'll really know. And they don't like that. They don't like their work evaluated. Everybody knows that one. There's plenty of stories around that. But I was just thinking, I'm like, no. So now the saying that college is just ripping you off is now it's absolutely proven. And people are pissed. Like on Twitter, when this story came out, they're like, no, we're letting everybody into college. Everyone. 80% of people in the last generation. So this is a top 1/3 of society thing. We're cheating all these kids. And it's, I mean, you know, I'm the one who argues go to trade school, but it's just wrong. Just really, really wrong. Yeah. Deceit is not your friend.